go. Let's talk about 2021. So I've got some plans, some changes we're going to do. For most of January, I'm finally going to get around to Last of Us 2. I have a complete playthrough of the whole thing. They did claim some of my stuff, but they didn't cancel my video out. So we're going to put the whole Last of Us 2, hate play up there. Actually, I had a pretty good fun playing with Abby, to be honest. If you take the freaking shitty story out of it, I had a lot of fun with that. But we've got plenty of more reviews coming up. There's going to be a new review for a game every Monday, 9 a.m. I'm going to try to be consistent as hell. I'm pretty good about that. So, dude, we probably got over like 60-something reviews now. So, for my long-time subs, if you don't mind, if you go to my main page, I'll have those reviews at the top. And if you click them from there, I think that's going to help my playlist thingy out. And so, the playlist is what I'm trying to push, because for some reason I'm having a trouble where when my videos are recommended, they're not playing any order. So I'll have, like, if you watch the reviews and like them, it would recommend like part 47 of some play or some shit instead. And I'm trying to get that to where it will just recommend the reviews. It might be difficult because I played such a different variety of games and I'm reviewing a different variety of games. I'm going to try to finish up and do the reviews for everything that I've done on the channel so far, but there's also just tons and tons of old NES games I want to get through, and I'll just sit through one day and I'll just hammer out a whole bunch of reviews and then I'll release them over the months or whatever. I really like doing that. Brian and Big Kitty, we're along for a ride. We're freaking established critics now, aren't we, Big Kitty? Kitty's not really a critic. She'll just eat anything in front of her, but whatever. Brian will turn his nose up. That's what you need to do, Brian. That's the key to being a hipster critic. But as far as my actual Let's Plays, I'm going to make a major change. What we're going to do from now on is do them in larger chunks. Usually I would try to put up a video a day. And dude, I'm getting burnt out from that. It sucks. Especially when I'm not ahead. When I feel like I'm behind, it's like I've got to upload like 25 videos and put descriptions in them and shit. I end up half-assing, and they end up on there with no description. And without the description in there, even though no one actually reads the description, that helps YouTube. It helps YouTube, so when people search for the game, it'll Google or whatever will look through that description and say, oh, well, that's probably what they're doing. And that's actually how I get a lot of my hits. 44% of my hits actually come from searches. So they don't come from the recommended little sidebar on the side of the YouTube screen. And a lot of it's because I play crazy ass niche shit, and so I might have one of the few playthroughs on there. And so when you actually search for my Wizardry 7 video, I mean, if you search for Wizardry 7, I'll pop up on the front page. That's how I actually get a lot of clicks and hits. And so what I'm thinking that I'll do to make sure I get the descriptions in all the videos, I'm like much bigger chunks. Specifically, they're called LongPlays. It's like the official form. And so I'm putting them up at 10 hours a time. So if I have like, let's just take Divinity 2. That was a 100 fucking hour game, bro. I didn't think it was gonna be 100, but it was 100 damn hours. And I think it took 46 plays or some shit for me, 47, and they were multiple hours a piece. That's how I did it before. What I'm gonna do now is just I'll do them in 10 damn hour increments, and so that would make it like 10 or 11 plays, and that's a lot more manageable for me. I can't just upload a fucking 10-hour play every day. I got DSL, man. I got AT&T shitty DSL. It's just like, well, put this shit on because it's gonna be going for 3 days, man. It's gonna be 3 days to load up freaking. The biggest video I've done so far, I think it was 7 hours. It was like 40 gigabytes. Just upload that shit. I got 1.5 MPS upload, by the way. Yeah, you just leave that fucking shit on for days is what you essentially have to do. And if power blinks or something, the YouTube holds it for a little bit. And so I get like 24 hours to get back and upload that so much again, and it'll save for more it goes off. With 10-hour videos, what I'm going to do and is use what's called YouTube calls chapter titles, and that just came out about 6 months ago. And what you can do there is essentially I just drop timestamps in the description, and then YouTube will break apart the video, and on the little I guess where you press play and you go through and you see into how long you can go and you can skip comparative stuff. It'll tell you in the segments, and they'll even have little titles in them. And so I'll make sure, like, if there's a level transition or it's there, or if maybe I'm just, you know, it's like a big RPG and I'm spending freaking 3 hours grinding the same spot because I'm a retard. I'll make that say, hey man, skip this. This is a 3-hour grind. And then, you know, go to the next thing. And I think that'll help. And I'll give detailed as hell descriptions in the video if you do actually want to see, so I can tell you, like, well, this is what's going on in play number 2, which is like a 10-hour fucking play, as opposed to play 1 or play 3. And so you'll know that, you know, you don't have to just sit there and try to find shit. And I'm hoping that's going to help some of my long-term subs who like to watch my complete playthroughs. Just, you know, to sort through the filler, put that shit at like 25, or 2.0 speed increase. Sorry, talk like freaking damn Alvin the Chickmunk. And so I hope that that's going to do a lot. Now, in terms of what I've got planned for 2021 as far as games, I'm just going to, I don't know the dates off the top of my head. I know that January and February are filled with stuff that I want to do videos for toward the end of the month. So once Last of Us stops, I don't know exactly where my calendar is, but toward the end of January, I'm going to start putting out something new. So you got Cyber Shadow. It's at the end of January. The Medium, I don't know. That game might be shit. I don't know. What the fuck else was there? Oh yeah, Atelier Ryza. Which, dude, I'm hyped for that. I'm real hyped for Atelier. It's the second one. It's the Atelier Ryza 2 comes out, I believe, at the end of January. I bet you all that shit comes out on the same day. That's how they typically do it. In February, toward the end of February, you have Nioh 2. Okay? And now, after that, I don't remember much of the dates, but, summertime, it'll be Disgaea 6, and I do have a Nintendo Switch, so I'm going to do Disgaea 6. Then, I don't know fucking when. I'm assuming it's 2021. Shin Megami Tensei 5 is supposed to finally fucking drop. And so, the only actual SMT game I've ever beat was 4 on 3DS. And that game was great. It was hard as fuck, but it was great. I played a little bit of Nocturne, but most of my stuff had been actually Persona, which, honestly, I'm hoping that they don't freaking drop a damn copyright hate hammer, because Persona 5 was just, you know, you really couldn't damn stream or upload that shit because it had so much copyright shit in it. You know, it's like they don't want to sell their game, honestly, because people like me, or even much bigger influencers, will play through the game, and that sells copies. And there's people that are just going to watch; they're never going to pay for it. I shouldn't get an extra rant about that. I shouldn't be bitching about freaking Atlas, but hopefully they get their head out of their ass. Another big RPG that I'm assuming is coming out this year. I don't know when. Will be the next Tales game, and I loved Tales of Berseria, and so that'll probably be my big RPGs, which will be Disgaea, Atelier Ryza, Tales, and SMT 5. That's 5 games, and then I'll try to do maybe some more older NES games and stuff too as well, and to do them in the long play format, where, you know, if I run through like I'm thinking Ninja Turtles. I don't know. No promises. I only play through Ninja Turtles 1 again. And then just put that whole game in one chunk. It's called a long play. Oh shit, there's another freaking game. I don't know if that's January or February, but there's a new Ghosts and Goblins game coming out too. And I think that, I don't know if it's coming out, it's probably coming out to PC later, but it's going to be on Switch. Definitely going to play through that. I'll probably do Resident Evil 8 The Village, because I've got a lot of friends who aren't going to, they don't want to do first person Resident Evils, and so I'll just do the fucking game and then just watch it, honestly. But that's where I'm at. I don't know how I'm going to redo the upload schedule if I'm not uploading every day. Honestly, it would be, you'll probably get, 4 reviews a month and maybe only like 2 Let's Plays, if that's the format I'm taking. Because 10 hours is a long time to upload, and it's a long time to watch, and so I think that'll help my channel get some more views, because what's happening is people will watch the first play of a game. They don't give a shit about play number 36 or something like that, and so As far as YouTube's concerned, it's like, well, it's only interested in how good your last video was, and was it better than the last one? It's like, well, no, it wasn't. My last upload was play 32 of some damn game, and no one watched it. But I think that'll help me out on reviews. I'm hoping this is going to be a good year, so we'll see. We're hoping maybe get some. As far as things like the podcast or whatever, me and Chad just haven't gotten together and talked about anything, so there hasn't been any podcast. And then when I do a podcast again, especially if it's like 2 hours long, I'll probably do like a little clips part, roll up little clips of it later on. I think that'll help that get some views or whatever. But it's just me and Chad talking about shit, honestly. If somebody listens, I'll be, oh well. But that's it. So like, subscribe, and click ding dong bells and all that good shit. All right, people. Comment and stuff too. All right.